What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your daily astrology horoscope for Monday, August 1st, 2022. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. Well, it is the beginning of the month, and for good luck's sake, when you wake up today, make sure you say rabbit, rabbit. Let's get some good luck into this revolutionary time, this liberating time with a Mars North Node Uranus conjunction, which is really that Mars Uranus exact today. So it's a big time. Like, hit it with the rabbit, rabbit. Let's go. Let's get some good luck. Let's revolutionize our value system so that we can liberate ourselves into what your true, our collective, true value is. I think that's the beauty of this. Maybe we'll need a little luck to get there. Maybe not. Maybe it'll just happen divinely as it's meant to for many people. Let's take a look at the astrology for this August 1st. We're going to see that sun at 9 degrees, of course. It is pulling off of the trine to Jupiter that we saw on Sunday. That was lovely energy, of course. There's something special about today, right? We're having this abundance. We're seeing where we've really put effort into the certain places we want to create, where we are kind of building this railroad to our greatest values. And it's a very special kind of time to see where all of those things can expand, and they don't necessarily have to go backwards. They can go forwards, and it takes courage and it takes valor. And this is so special with Uranus, Mars, and the North Node in Taurus. We're not going to see that one again for a very, very, very long time. Embrace the liberation right now, because that's part of the doorway. And I think even with Jupiter in Aries, where Mars is the ruler of Aries, your liberation right now is so key. So that's why I think collectively we're getting so much sent to us right now of different ways to connect the dots in our life. And I think it takes courage to be objective enough to look at life and be like, wow, there really isn't value here. I feel chained and locked up to something that I don't even want to do. And the sun in Leo saying, why would you do anything in life that you don't want to do? Why would you live life that isn't for yourself? It's Leo season. It's okay to put that light, put the spotlight on you. Put your light on the things that you really value. It's a potent time. I think that a lot of us are going to see the world change, of course, on a big scale, but it's not going to be so bad for the ones that are liberating themselves towards the greatness that they can create. And I think that it's so much of this is about courage. It is Leo season. There's a lot of courage in Leo. It's not holding back. What are we creating right now? Does it hold value? Do these relationships work? It's beautiful that we have Venus at 17 degrees. Yeah, it's coming off a square to Chiron. So what? Are we going to lick our wounds about relationships or about life right now if it doesn't feel comfortable? Or are we going to embrace the unknown that is creating value in our life, right? The sextile over to the North Node today, to Mars, to Uranus. The ultimate liberation is from within. And I think that it's understanding that, you are a powerful being here that can be so receptive, that can be so nurturing to yourself by supporting yourself through the liberation and supporting others through their liberation. And I think when you get Uranus that deals with people and the collective energies, and you get Mars, which is the identification of self, realizing that, what? We're not all going to value the same thing in Taurus, but do core values. Can we support each other with core values? Can we support the tribe energy that's out there? Because this is, in a sense, very powerful for individuals meeting very synchronistically, in synchronicity, if you will. But there's a special thing here with Venus, and even the moon in Virgo will sextile Venus to start the day. As it does start the day, trining this energy. There's going to be relationships coming out of nowhere for people right now. Whether they're friends, whether they're romantic, tribe energy as Pluto's getting ready to make its approach to Aquarius. There's some seriously amazing synchronistic connections. And these downloads about how to self-nurture and how to be confident in your valor, in your strength, about opening the doors to the greatness that's out there. And I think, sure, there's an unknown factor to life right now. We don't know what exactly is going to manifest for the collective. We know there's changes coming. We know that things can strike like lightning with Uranus. We can feel like we're getting struck like by lightning, in many ways, because of these powerful revolutions that can take place collectively and individually. Where are they going to go? And I think that it's a big point to realize too, with Venus here getting really close to Pluto's north node, Saturn's north node. Like, we're going through a big transformation when it comes to realizing that through our inner workings and our love of self and our relationship to ourself and the emotions that we're feeling, if we can let those emotions really and trust them, because if we're having negative emotions right now towards something, there's a reason why. Is it meant to be there? Is it a positive influence? Is it fertile and growing in life, or is it not? And we have to listen to that and be able to disconnect from certain aspects in life that are of frustration, that are of just lack or, not enough. This is not a time to be in any form, in any shape or form, like in a scarcity mindset. You need to be in an abundant, nurturing mindset so you can attract in the relationships, the tribe, all the good things and the physical things in life so that you can take care of yourself and the ones you love, and that everybody can be kind of on that strong individual path to where it's not that we're looking for somebody to come save the day and give us their power with a South Node in Scorpio, which Venus will also be trining. We don't need anything from anybody, but we're finding the tribe that's already in this sort of powerful state of independence and liberation. That's the tribe energy you want to be a part of right now. It's not the manipulative stuff like, well, I'll give you my power if you do this. No, we're throwing anything away in life right now. That's where I feel like this is like a trash can in many ways. Like, we're literally throwing away stuff in life, whether it's anything in your physical world that isn't of value. Bye-bye. Liberate yourself from that. Like, it's very interesting just to see. And even just North Node Uranus, or even Mars and Uranus, like that has accident-prone energy, in a lot of ways. So that what kind of accidents are going to show up today in the collective? Who knows? We might see something really radical take place. This is radical times. This is revolutionary times. We're going to start seeing changes very quickly in our collective consciousness, in our collective vibration that we do get to see. But it's not about being afraid of change. This is like the liberation through change. So I think that it's very, it's powerful and it's abundant. And even the sun at 9 degrees is a cutting agent degree, in my opinion. And it's action oriented. It's taking action and taking that step into the unknown without fear, but with valor, with strength, with courage, with an abundance mindset, not a scarcity mindset, so that you can have all these beautiful connections and nurturing aspects in life that can find you. And with a moon that's opposing Neptune today and opposing Juno today, I mean, people are either in a place where they're creating their reality into the dream that they want to be living, or people are just going to be lost in a fear spell that's like entrapment and keeping people from their great courage, their great expansion, their great knowing of what can be done and what can happen in this life if they're making it what they want it. Are you living for happiness, or are you living for lack? I think today's a big day to check on that. And with Mercury at 25 degrees, it is quincunx Pluto time. That's building up. It is quincunx Neptune. Neptune and Pluto are in sextile. So there is a finger of God today at 25 degrees with Neptune and 25 degrees with Mercury. That's a very spiritual degree. Like, there's a very high vibration, and a moon at 25 opposite that Neptune. There is such a high vibration that's trying to take you higher. And that's what I think Uranus, Mars, North Node is all about, is a higher level of finding what you're really trying to make happen in this world, and how you can have the confidence to revolutionize your life. And it can be beautiful, and I think we want to be in our imaginative state. We want to have the dream of how good life can be right now. It doesn't have to be an illusion, because that moon in Virgo wants to keep it real. It wants to keep it to the point. It wants to be analytical. And I think that we want to be there because it's through our dreams that we're actually purifying our reality and making them real. And it takes courage to actually step up and identify with what you want to be real and what you want to be an illusion and what you want to dissolve and fade away. It doesn't have to be you don't have to be stuck. I think that Yod to Mercury saying quickness, change for the things that you do love, for the courage that you can understand within yourself, and to really hold yourself at a high place within this creation and realize that you're creating your creation right now. What are you going to do with that? Are you going to stay stuck in places you don't want to be, or are you going to get out of those things and start growing something beautiful and amazing? And the moon will trine over to Pluto, which is supporting this transformation, of course, and showing us that we can go deeper into our well and our reserves of power so that we can get to the point and figure these things out and make these physical changes to have better, to have liberation, to have freedom, and to shine in our courage, valor, and happiness because we're doing the things that we know is taking us closer to something special, regardless of what's showing up in the world that's trying to entrap us in a fear or scarcity mindset. It's not going to hold up. It's not going to hold up. There's too much awake energy on this collective plane right now that too many people aren't going to fall for it. So don't if you made it this far, give yourself a big pat on the back and love yourself because you're not falling for it ever again. And many will. And I think that Poseidon, which is right here, getting ready to come to that south node, and the south node's really coming to it, but it's been floating around this 15-degree mark, and it's been in oppositions with all this energy, of course, Mars, Uranus, and Poseidon deals with enlightenment energy, and it's really enlightening us to a lot of our deeper truths, making things very clear, and giving us a lot of intense passion to use our power for the right things. And it's with the south node, and it's not a time to be dogmatic. It's not a time to think that one size fits all either. It's not time to be enlightened by just the crazy power grabs, or I'm just going to be so into this, whatever, this cancel culture of life. This is about inclusion. And I think that realizing that we're all on the same level in many ways within ourselves and our souls. And let's start to revolutionize this place because we see through the veils, and many do. And it's going to be the ones that didn't take that higher road, that want to stay in some sense of needing something from, whether it's a government, which is very south node, Scorpio with Pluto, getting ready to finish up in Capricorn. Like, stop. The Pluto return for this country. Stop putting so much effort into politics. It's blowing up right before your eyes. You can see it every day. Focus on your environment, your life, the things you love, and you will see so much more abundance come into your life than getting stuck and enlightened by some political, landscape. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Empower yourselves today. It's amazing astrology. We're so lucky to be alive right now. And I think we all need to show ourselves a lot of that love, especially today. Because we don't even know how many good things are on this turnstile of life right now. Life feels like a turnstile. It feels like we got thrown into a mixer and the bowl got removed and there's mix flying everywhere, and we're part of that mix, and it's like, well, where are we going to get flown to and stuck on? Who knows? We don't know. But with courage, with valor within yourself, with confidence within yourself, that no matter where you get thrown, you can create, you're going to be just fine. And it's going to be different for everybody. That's the beauty of this transit, is everybody's going through something different within themselves that's getting them closer to value. So some people are going to be, they've been doing the thing that they were already meant to be doing for a while now, and they're going to get accelerated on that path that's going to grow more. Some people maybe haven't been, and they're going to get accelerated towards the end and the destruction of the stuff in life that hasn't been serving their highest purpose, hasn't been serving their highest value. And that's good, because that acceleration is going to accelerate them more to where they need to be. So everybody's getting a big boost and a big acceleration right now. For some, it's going to feel erratic and crazy and uncalled for, and people might be looking up at the sky like, why? And other people are going to be praising the sky and blessing God with the beauty that has shown up in their life, because they had the courage to find the best connections to every aspect of this physical realm. It's exciting, okay? Wherever we get thrown from here on out is only to take us faster to our purpose, and really the place within us where we realize that we don't need anything but ourselves and the love of ourselves. And that in turn brings us the people in life that might be the most precious value and commodity there is the connection to the collective and to the people with the same core values. What is the tarot for today? What is it? The Magician. Upright. Boom. Be that magician. Alchemize life right now. You have every tool that you need built within you. You don't have to trip. Wherever we do get thrown, whatever shows up, it's just to show you that you have everything you need to make that great and to make that pop and to make that shine. Don't ever think for 1 second that you don't have that right now. The Eight of Swords upright. People are going to want to not see the truth. People are going to want to bind themselves to hell almost, right? When it's so easy to use your magic qualities to liberate yourself towards the best life and the happiest life and the change that can take place. And it's like every single one of us could slip out of that. Those ropes, are you kidding me? Those are nothing. She's basically just like, I just want to stay here. Like, I don't want to. Come on. This is where it's so easy to see where we need to cut the ropes and cut the ties so that we can escape something that was never meant to last past this point anyways. I'm not saying it didn't have a purpose up to this point. The World card reversed. Just when we thought we reached the end and we made it all the way to the end, I think we're realizing that there is no end, and that it's a repetitive cycle of eternal life. And here we are at the beginning again. What does that look like? I don't know. It's very dharmic though. That card feels like dharma to me, right? It's like this, like kind of reaching the end. And even reversed, it's like it doesn't end. We're so funny for thinking things even end to begin with. It's just eternal. So embrace the eternal qualities within yourself and be that magician. Wave the magic wand. No, that's magic with a C. We're talking magic with a K here. That real alchemization of turning lead into gold. And I think that really happens from within oneself, of realizing you are gold. And it is Leo season, and Leo rules gold. You are gold. You're worth every ounce of it. Start making your life reflect that, and don't settle for less. And if you get thrown into a place and it looks like less, it's just trying to show you how to make the gold and alchemize and use your tools within you to do just that on this eternal plane that we might come back to, we might not. Who knows? Doesn't matter. I love y'all very much. I hope you have a beautiful Monday. Special times. I hope that you're embracing this time and finding just the pure enjoyment, the pure excitement, and being critical of the things to keep that, fixed energy in your life, and not being spelled into living some reality that's just chaining you and locking you into some sense of lack. This is about abundance. Everything in the astrology right now is about abundance. Create that for yourself. No matter what the world looks like or no matter where the world goes, you are an abundant being and you're here to create just that. And we will do it together because that mindset and that feeling within yourself will attract you to, like I said earlier, the hottest commodity that's going to be available to this collective is going to be the collective and people. So you want to be with the right people in life? You better treat yourself right, love yourself, and treat yourself like gold. Love you all very much. I'll see you tomorrow. Much love. Peace.